guys, and welcome to my No Gym, No Problem workout series. Today we will be doing a total body workout. The only equipment we will need today is a set of mini bands, maybe a mat, and either a bench or a chair. But those are the only things you will need, so go ahead, grab some water, grab your bands, and let's get into it. Alright, we are going to go ahead and start with a warm-up. We'll wake those muscles up, get that blood flowing, and then we'll get into our first circuit. So let me get my timer started, and then we'll go ahead and get that warm-up done and ready to move on.
3, 2,
you are going to start, and you're going to squat, pushing your hips back. As you're squatting down, you're going to reach forward. As you come up, reach back. You're going to try to open up that back, open up that chest, warming up that whole body. Reach forward, reach back, pushing those hips back, making sure those knees are staying in line with your toes. Reach and open.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, this next one, you're just going to lean forward and then squat as low as you can. Back to that lean. Back to that squat. If your squat's not very low, just go as low as you can. Lean, squat. Just nice and slow.
3, 2, 1.
You're gonna roll back up, bring one foot forward, one behind. You're gonna tuck those hips forward, reach your arms up and back as far as you can. Sweep them back down. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, switch legs, same thing, other side. Tuck those hips under, reach overhead as far as you can. Breathe in nice and deep. Breathe out nice and slow.
3, 2, 1, go.
This time you're gonna have those feet nice and wide, and you're gonna push those hips back, reach across with that opposite hand, come up, other side. So you're just pushing those hips back, rotating across, starting to get that heart rate up.
3, 2.
All right, we have one more exercise. You're gonna bring those feet together, arms straight out in front, and you're going to rotate, reach behind, reach forward, the other side. Trying to keep one arm straight out in front while you reach all the way back with that other arm. Keep those hips facing forward. You're just rotating through that torso. We got one more.
3,
Reach.
2, 1, done.
All right, we are done our warm up. Our blood is flowing. Let's get ready and jump to the first circuit. All right, let's get ready for circuit number 1. This first circuit, all you will need is one mini band, maybe multiple bands if you want to go a little heavier, and either a stool or a bench, chair, whatever you have available. Something that you can sit on and lean against. That is the only equipment we'll need. We'll go ahead and do a quick demo, and then we'll jump right into it. First one, actually for all 3 exercises, you will have your band up near your knees. So that first one, you will have your band right above your knees. That first one, you're gonna sit up nice and tall. Knees are in line with those hips, and you're gonna bring your knees apart and back in line. So you go 30 seconds, bringing those knees out. Second one, you are going to you're gonna come up, hop at the top, tap back down, hop and tap, or you're going to come up onto those toes and squat back. Toes, squat back, either option. The third exercise, you're going to come into that plank position, bringing that band right below your knees. Plank position, and you're either going to jump out, jump in, or you're going to tap out, tap the other side. All right, so those are our 3 exercises. You can go ahead, I can get my timer started. Have a seat. You're going to bring that band right above your knees, sitting up nice and tall.
3,
Knees are in line with those hips.
go.
You're going to bring those knees out, squeeze those glutes, and back in. Make sure you're not losing tension on that band. You want tension the entire time. If you're not really feeling this in your glutes, have a slight lean forward. And you should start to feel it. But still keeping those shoulders up, that chest nice and proud. Bring it out.
3, 2, 1.
All right, you're gonna keep that band where it is. This next one, you're gonna stand up and either hop at the top, squat back down, or you're gonna come up, keep raised up onto those toes, and then sit back down.
3,
Deep breath, get ready.
1, go.
You come up, hop, and squat, hop, and squat, or come onto those toes, squat back. Toes, squat back. Keeping resistance on that band the whole time. All right, this one you're gonna adjust that band right below your knees. And you will come into a plank position, so those shoulders should be right above those wrists.
3, 2, 1, go.
And you're either gonna jump in and out, or you can tap one side, tap the other. Make sure you're breathing. Couple more.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, round 2. Go ahead, have yourself a seat. Take a deep breath. That band should come right back above those knees. Knees in line with those hips.
2, 1.
All right,
Go.
pull those knees apart. Squeeze those glutes. This exercise, this is the only time you may want more than one band, is if this band isn't tough enough. Go ahead and add 2 bands. That way there's a little more resistance, a little more work on those glutes.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, catch your breath. We're gonna go back to those squat hops or squat with a heel raise.
3,
Get ready.
2, 1.
And
Go.
come all the way up. Come back. Starting from that seated position, we'll make sure that you are the right distance from that bench. And when you come back for that squat, that bench will be there every time. All right. Bring that band right below those knees. We're gonna flip over into that plank position. Making sure those shoulders are right above those wrists.
1, go.
Those hips are tucked under. And then we're jumping in and out. Or you're gonna tap. Make sure you're breathing.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, we have one more round. So come on down. Just that band back above those knees. Deep breath.
3, 2, 1.
bring those knees apart and back in. Remember, you can always have that little lean forward if you're not quite feeling it in those glutes. We got a couple more.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, this time we are going to come back up for that squat to make sure those feet are planted as you're coming up. Get ready.
3, 2,
And you're gonna come
1,
all the way up, tap back. So you're not fully sitting and resting in between. You're just tapping that bench. And if the bench you're using is too low, you're just gonna come back as far as you can. Making sure there's resistance on that band. Don't let those knees cave in.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, our last exercise. Bring that band right below those knees. Flip on over. That plank position.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now to make sure those hips are tucked. You're gonna come in and out. That band, you should still have resistance on those knees, pushing those knees out. Don't let them cave in. We have about 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1, done.
Whew. All right, that is circuit 1 done. Go ahead, grab yourself some water. Welcome back and welcome to circuit number 2. For this circuit, you will want 2 separate mini bands. You will want a light to medium one for your upper body and a heavier one for your lower body. We are going to have both on at the same time just to save us time during our workout, but let me go ahead and do a quick demo and then we'll get right into it. Your heavier band, you will have around your ankles, between your calf and ankles. That one we will just have there. It won't bother the first exercises. The second one you're going to use for your upper body. This one we will change as we're doing our workouts. You will also want a bench or a chair just like our last circuit. So our first one, you are going to bring that band right above your elbows with your arms at 90 degrees. You're going to bring those elbows up out in front. You're going to pull those elbows apart. So you're going to pull, squeezing those shoulder blades together. You're going to go for your 30 seconds. The second one, you are going to grab that band between your hands, elbows out, shoulders relaxed. You're going to stretch out one side, squeeze that tricep, back in, pull the other side. So you're just going to alternate back and forth, squeezing the back of that arm. And then the third exercise, we're going to drop that band. We are going to come down. You're going to jump out, jump in, and jump up. Okay, the pace is completely up to you. That jump at the top is also optional. But keep that band on around your ankles just to save us some time. Let's get our timer started and we'll get ready. All right. Start with that first band around right below your elbows. Elbows are out in front, shoulders relaxed. You're going to pull those elbows apart and back in. So this, you should feel those shoulder blades move back towards your spine. Pull them out and bring it in. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders relaxed. Don't let them creep up. So squeeze those shoulder blades, bring them in. All right, take that band. You're gonna hold it with both hands. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, you're gonna bring those elbows out to the side. And you are going to extend one forearm, extend the other. Keeping that arm out, bring it out to the other side. So pull, pull. So you're keeping those shoulders relaxed, those elbows out. Pull one side, pull the other. Just start feeling that burning in the back of your arm, those triceps. If your shoulders are burning, they're probably starting to creep up.
Rest.
All right, drop that band. You're gonna come over to your bench or chair. You're gonna keep resistance on that band the entire time.
3, 2,
Get ready, you're gonna put your hands down,
go.
jump out, jump in, and jump up. So out, in, up. So if you want, you can just reach up at the top. Go out, go in, and reach. That pace all depends on your energy level right now.
Three, two, one. Rest.
All right, we're gonna go round to 2. Grabbing that band right below those elbows.
3,
Bringing those arms 90 degrees out in front. Pull apart and in. Keeping those shoulders down, don't let them creep up towards your ears. Bring it out, bring it in.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, shake it out. You're gonna grab the band with both hands. Deep breath. Bring those elbows out to the
3,
side.
2,
Still shoulders relaxed.
go.
You're gonna extend your forearm the other side. So pull, pull. It's not going past that midline. It's just going out to the side, straighten out that arm, bend it back.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Whew. All right, drop that band. We're going back to those squat thrusters. So making sure you have resistance on that band. Those feet are hip width, maybe a little bit wider.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Come down, jump out, jump in, and up. You want to make sure when you jump out, you're not sagging that body, okay? Jump out to that nice plank form, jump in and up. Last one.
2, 1. Rest.
All right, you got one more round. That heart rate's up, starting to sweat a little bit. All right, bring that band right below those elbows.
2, 1.
Ah.
Go.
All right, technical difficulties. All right, elbows out, up, bring it out, and in. Bring it out. Focus on bringing those shoulder blades back each time.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Deep breath. Now grab that band between both hands.
3, 2,
Bring those elbows
1.
out to the side. You're gonna extend, bring it in. Other side, back and forth. Squeeze that tricep. Remember, that band resistance is up to you. Grab a heavier, grab lighter, grab more than one. This is your workout. This workout is only as tough as you make it.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Rest.
Last 30 seconds, grab that band. You're gonna keep that resistance on that band Remember, you're jumping out into that nice plank form. Hips are in line with those shoulders. Shoulders are right above those wrists. So jumping out, jump in, and up. Out, in, up. Remember, that pace is all up to you. Here we do one more.
2, 1, done.
Woo. All right, circuit number 2, done. Go ahead, grab more water. I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, we are ready for circuit number 3. This circuit, we will be down on the ground for all 3 exercises, so you may want to grab a mat. All we will need is one mini band that will be kept in the same position for all 3 exercises. We'll do a quick demo and then we will get right to it. So this time you will have one band right above your knees. You are going to lie down on your side, keeping one hip down, your elbow down, and your bottom foot down. As you come up, you're going to bring your knees apart, pressing that bottom knee into the ground. You're going to open up those knees, push those hips back, bring those knees forward. So you're going to squeeze your glutes forward and open your knees up. You'll go 30 seconds one side, switch around, 30 seconds the other side. The third exercise, you're going to lean back. You're going to, as you lean forward, you're going to bring your knees in. As you lean away, you're going to bring your knees out. So you can either have your knees or heels down, knees in, or you can have those feet up, whichever you prefer. Those feet up option, of course, is going to be the harder one. Play around with it, see what you like. Let me get my timer started and we'll get ready. All right, so that first one, you're going to lie on your side, elbow down, hips down.
3, 2,
and you're gonna bring your hips forward, open up those knees, squeeze your glutes, come back down. So hips forward, knees apart. Keeping that bottom leg, knee and foot down. So open and squeeze. If this band is too difficult,
3, 2, 1.
you can do this exercise or all 3 of these exercises without a mini band, completely body weight. Flip around, we're gonna do the other side. So you're gonna bend those knees.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're gonna bring those hips up, knees apart. Come down, open up. Those feet stay together, those knees come apart. You may find that one side was a little bit easier. That's completely normal. We got a couple more on this side.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, you are going to roll on over. Those hands can be down on the ground for assistance, for support. That band is staying right above your knees.
3, 2, 1.
You're gonna stretch out, bring those knees into your chest and back out. You can rest those heels or you can keep those feet up. So those knees and shoulders come together, knees and shoulders come apart. We got maybe one more.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're gonna come back onto that first side. So flip around. Really try to keep that elbow right below that shoulder.
3,
Hand on your hip.
2, 1.
Feet together.
Go.
You're gonna bring those knees apart, bring those hips up. Bring it back. Squeeze forward, squeeze up. right, these are not easy. Go ahead, flip to the other side. Again, making sure that elbow is right below that shoulder.
3,
Those feet are together.
2, 1, go.
All right, keep that bottom leg down and you're just gonna open up. Squeeze. We have a couple more on this side.
3, 2,
All right, last one.
1, rest.
All right, roll over. Adjust that band if you need to. It's still staying right above those knees. You're gonna lean back
3,
on those hands.
2, 1,
Stretch out.
go.
Bring everything in and out. Again, those heels can rest in between if you need to. All right, we got 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Whew. All right, we have one more round. So flip back around. You're gonna lie on that first side.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's go. Squeeze. Keeping those feet together.
Three, 2, 1, rest.
All right. We have our last side. Adjust that band if needed. Make sure you're in that
3,
proper position.
2, 1,
All right.
go.
Squeeze up. You're gonna lean onto this bottom knee. Bring those hips forward. Those knees apart. Five more seconds. Got like one
3,
more.
2, 1, rest.
All right, last 30 seconds of this series. Go ahead, lean back on those hands. Deep breath.
3, 2, 1.
All right, you're
Go.
gonna stretch out and bring it together. So reach out, bring it in. Press those heels if you need to. We have less than 10 seconds left.
3, 2, 1, done.
Whew. All right, and that is the end of circuit number 3. Go ahead, grab some water, and we'll see you in the final circuit. All right, ready for circuit number 4, our final circuit of the day. I am going to use 2 separate bands. I'm going to use a lighter one and about a medium one for the exercise we're about to do. Let me do a quick demo, and then you can choose which bands are going to work for you. This first one, I'm going to use a lighter band. These are delts, shoulder muscles, so they are smaller and they fatigue a little bit faster. So this one you are going to have right across your wrist. You are going to have those wrists shoulder width apart the entire time. As you're coming, bringing those arms up, you're going to step back into that lunge position, bring those arms down, other side. So you're going to keep those arms straight as you're lunging back. Okay, the second one, I'm going to go to a little bit heavier of a band. This one you're going to grab with both hands. Hold those hands overhead. You're going to pull one side down, up, pull the other side. So this, you're pulling those shoulder blades down and back each time, Keeping those hips tucked, protecting that lower back. You're gonna go back and forth for your 30 seconds. And the third exercise, we're gonna take that band, put it around our shoelaces, around both feet. This one we're just gonna simply do a march. So you're gonna keep resistance on that band. You're gonna march, bring that knee up nice and high, out, other side. So you're gonna pull, working those legs, those hip flexors, getting that heart rate up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, start with an overhead tap back. So let me get my timer started. Grab the bands of your choosing. That first exercise, those bands will be right around your wrist.
3, 2,
Keeping those arms straight.
go.
You're gonna hinge back, reach overhead, down, tap back other side. So keeping resistance on that band. So bring it out. So you should feel those shoulders working, staying in that hinge position. You're just tapping back, all the way overhead,
3,
keeping those arms nice and
2,
straight.
1, rest.
Whew. All right, I'm gonna grab my heavier band. This one you're gonna hold between both hands. This one you're gonna keep those arms straight up overhead.
2,
And this,
1,
you're gonna pull,
go.
bringing your elbow down and back. So pull, pull, so that elbow comes in nice and close to those ribs. So feel that shoulder blade move down and back.
Three, two, 1,
All
rest.
right, take that band. We're gonna go over both shoes, wrap it around your shoelaces. Trying to keep it as flat as possible.
3, 2,
Resistance on the band at the bottom and top. So you're just gonna march nice and wide, bring that knee up as high as you can. Try not to do a quick march. Try to find that balance in between. Try to match your breathing to your movement. Try not to breathe too fast or not at all. Bring those knees up nice and high. You have a couple more.
2, 1, rest.
All right. I'm gonna go back to my lighter band for round 2. All right, right around those wrists. Keeping resistance on it. Those knuckles are out to the side.
2, 1,
You're gonna
go.
hinge forward, reach overhead, tap back. With this one, even though you're raising and lowering those arms, still pay attention to the position of your shoulders. Make sure they're still rolled back. They're not up and down as you're reaching. So you're raising those arms, but you're not raising those
3,
shoulders.
2, 1, rest.
Whew. All right. That heavier band for those lat pull downs. Deep breath.
3,
Grab that band between
2,
both hands.
1,
Arms straight
go.
overhead. And you're going to pull down, pull back. Pull. Pull. You can always go to a heavier band if this isn't tough enough. Go to a heavier band. Go to multiple bands. This is a 30-minute workout. Make it worth it. Pull.
Rest.
All right, taking that band back around our shoelaces. So step in. Make sure it's nice and flat. Adjust that tension.
3, 2, 1.
You're gonna bring those knees up as high as you can. Making sure you're not losing that tension at the bottom. Keep that band tight. Finding that balance in between each step.
Three, 2,
right, we have one more round. Go ahead. Grab that first band. Right around the wrist.
3, 2, 1.
Keeping that tension.
Go.
You're gonna bring those arms overhead as you tap back, and reach. So you're keeping that same distance between your arms the entire time.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Whew. All right. Back to that lat pull down, that heavier band. Deep breath. Grab that band.
2,
Arms overhead.
1.
And
Go.
you're gonna pull back. Make sure you're keeping the hips tucked. Don't arch that back, okay?
Three, two, one. Rest.
Whew. All right, we have our last 30 seconds of the workout. We are almost done. All right, resistance on that band.
3,
Bring those knees up nice and high.
1. Go.
Bring it up. Those hands can be wherever you choose. Whatever's gonna help you keep that balance.
Three, two, one. Done.
All right, that is it. We are done our workout for today. 30 minutes, band only, done. All right, I am very proud of you guys, and thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.